Today we are going to start with our third biomolecule, known as the nucleic acid. The nucleic acids are made out of all four of our big elements that we talked about, CHON. So it's made out of all four: carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, and nitrogen. So already we can see how this one is different from the two that we have already studied because it's going to include that nitrogen. The building blocks of nucleic acids are called nucleotides. So to make a nucleic acid, you have to hook together a bunch of nucleotides. The job of a nucleic acid is to store and transmit your hereditary information. So your genetic code, who you are, why you look the way that you do, why your body works the way that it works. It's all up to the nucleic acids. Not only does it store your information so that your body can use it to function and to build you, but it is also responsible for transmitting that information to the next generation. So when you have offspring, it is because you passed on your nucleic acid. And we'll learn all about how that happens coming up soon. There are only two types of nucleic acids known to exist, and that is deoxyribonucleic acid, or DNA, and ribonucleic acid, or RNA. So let's take a look at those building blocks. What does a nucleotide look like? Nucleotides have three parts: a sugar, represented here by the red. Okay, ribose, remember all sugars in an ose, so this is RNA, or ribonucleic acid. Okay, so you have a sugar ring, which is shown here. Then you have a phosphate group. A phosphate group is almost always represented by a circle. It has a phosphorus in the middle, surrounded by 4 oxygens. That's what a phosphate is. And finally, it has a nitrogenous base. Notice where it connects the sugar to the base is a nitrogen. Okay, so there's that fourth element we were talking about, and this element is necessary to make a nucleic acid. Okay, so a sugar, a phosphate group, and a nitrogenous base. Make sure, once again, that you can recognize this from an image. If I give you a picture, you should be able to look and go, oh, look, 1, 2, 3 parts. One of them's a circle, and one of them's connected with an N. Because of those things, that makes this a nucleotide. Okay? Take a whole bunch of these and hook them together, and you have made a nucleic acid. Here are some images of what the nucleic acids look like all chained together. DNA and RNA have a few differences, 3, and you'll need to know them in the future. Today, we'll just focus on one, because right now we just want to focus on recognition from images. DNA has 2 strands of nucleotides bonded together. So if you look at the image here under DNA, you'll notice it has 2 strands, one colored red and one colored blue. RNA has one single strand of nucleotides. So you'll notice there's only one ribbon, and it's sort of a greenish gray color. Okay? So make sure if I give you an image, you can recognize that this is a nucleic acid based on its sort of twisted shape. DNA with 2, RNA with 1.